Today we're remembering Valentino Garavani, the iconic Italian designer known simply as Valentino, the man who turned elegance into an art form and made red the color of timeless glamour. On January 19, 2026, at the age of 93, Valentino passed away peacefully at his home in Rome, surrounded by loved ones. The news came from his foundation in a simple, heartfelt statement, and the world of fashion, and really anyone who appreciates beauty, has felt this quiet, profound loss. Born in 1932 in a small town in northern Italy, Valentino grew up dreaming of Paris and the magic of couture. He studied there, worked under the greats, then returned to Rome in 1960 to open his own maison with his lifelong partner Giancarlo Giametti. What followed was decades of pure opulence. Gowns that made women feel like queens, that signature Valentino red he insisted on including in every collection because, as he said, it was the color of life itself. Jackie Kennedy wore his designs during her time in the White House, Elizabeth Taylor, Audrey Hepburn, Julia Roberts, Gwyneth Paltrow, Lady Gaga. They all stepped into the spotlight wrapped in his vision of glamour. He wasn't just dressing celebrities. He was crafting moments of joy, confidence, and fantasy. His shows were celebrations, his atelier a place where dreams took shape in silk and tulle. He retired in 2008 after nearly 50 years at the helm, but his influence never dimmed. The house he built became one of the most enduring symbols of Italian luxury, and in his later years he stayed close to Rome, to art, to the foundation he and Giancarlo created to preserve his archive and inspire new generations. At 93, after a life so full of creativity, travel, friendships, and that unmistakable passion for beauty, he left us peacefully at home. No long illness announced, no drama, just a serene end surrounded by those who loved him most. The foundation called him a true source of light, creativity, and vision. And that's exactly what he was. It's emotional because Valentino represented an era when fashion was about artistry above all, about making women feel extraordinary, about the joy of a perfectly cut dress or a bold splash of red. He bridged old-world elegance with modern celebrity, never losing that romantic touch. Seeing tributes pour in from designers, stars, and everyday fans who grew up admiring his gowns on red carpets or in magazines, it reminds us how one person's vision can touch so many lives. Losing him feels like the last thread of that golden age unraveling, but his legacy, those flowing silhouettes, that vibrant red, that sense of timeless grace, will live on forever. If Valentino's work ever made your heart skip, maybe a red gown that took your breath away, or just the idea that beauty could be that powerful, take a moment today to remember him. Pull up a photo from one of his iconic shows, watch a clip of his models gliding down the runway, or simply think about the joy his creations brought. It's a gentle way to say thank you to someone who dedicated his life to making the world a little more beautiful. If this tribute stirred something in you or brought back memories of his extraordinary designs, drop a comment below. Share your favorite Valentino moment, a dress that still stands out to you, or just send some love to his family and the house he built. It means a lot to keep his spirit alive in the conversation. If the video touched you, give it a like to help honor his memory and reach more people who admired his genius. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit that button. We're here for these heartfelt stories from fashion's greatest legends, the lives that shaped beauty, and the farewells that remind us to cherish every elegant moment. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Surround yourself with a little more beauty today, and rest in peace, Valentino Garavani. Your light will always shine. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.